In Orion Drift, there are 3 different districts, and I'm going to be ranking these 3 districts on quality, overall fun, and potential. And before I get into any of this, remember that this is my opinion, so like, don't take that seriously. Alright, anyways. The Club District is a pretty beautiful place with 2 different modes you can play, golf and volleyball. Now, golf being the main game mode of the Club District, it's pretty fun. It's great for practicing shooting, so if you ever want to be a driftball player, recommend checking this out. To go along this course, all you have to do is hit the ball into this, then you get this arrow, and then press button to spawn, you hit it in. Now you can play this with friends to have competitions, or to see if you can get hold of ones. After you have completed this course and gotten your quests, you can go up here to the very back, and once you get here, you can do the upper 9. So these are, I don't know, I'd say a little bit easier. You just kind of bring it in. And woo! I think this game mode has a lot of potential. That's pretty much it for the golf. So now we're moving on to the volleyball. So volleyball, you start out on the yellow pole, and you can serve it from there. And it's kind of like drop shot from Rocket League. And your goal is hit it on their tile, open it, and then hit it on their tile again. And then once you do that, you'll get a goal. There's no real rules in volleyball since it's like kind of early. So it's really not the greatest game. So I can see a lot of potential in it. So like I said, I'm going to be rating the Club District out of potential, overall fun, and quality. For quality, I'm going to put it a 6 out of 10 because everything in this game wouldn't go lower than a 6. But out of the 3 districts, I feel like this one is probably going to be at the lowest. Because I feel like the quality of this isn't just the greatest. Sometimes their golf can be a little wonky, and especially their volleyball since there's like no rules of it. And for potential, I'd honestly say this is a 9 out of 10 for potential. The amount of potential the Club District holds is insane. The volleyball is not even finished, so we're just going to wait for that. They can add more courses to the golf, which would be so fun. And now the overall fun. I'd say the overall fun gets around maybe like a 7.5, 7 to 8, somewhere around there. I just feel like you could have a lot more fun in this, but for right now, making up your own rules and making up so many things gives you a lot of freedom. And I feel like that just adds a lot of fun to this. And yeah. So in total, the Club District gets 22.5 out of 30. So that means I'm putting the Club District in B tier. Now we're moving on to the Driftball District. The Driftball District itself contains 7 driftball stadiums. This game is pretty much just Rocket League, Gorilla Tag, and Echo combined. Driftball is the most popular game in Orion Drift, and almost everybody knows this one. Now moving on from the driftball aspect of it, there's more to the Driftball District alone, like spark supplies. As soon as you walk in here, you'll see 2 of these big robots. And these are just the 2 bundles that are out right now. If you play Gorilla Tag, this in the future will probably be similar to the early access badge. And this is also the place where you can customize your color, your pattern, optics, team, and number. As well as head cosmetics, back cosmetics, badge cosmetics, and shoulder cosmetics. And these special patterns right here, you can get from either getting it from a dev or weekly parkour, which I'll get into in a little bit. Same way with optics, you just gotta complete some quests. Now, leaving the spark supplies, you'll find the circuit lounge, and in here, kind of like a little chill area. I'm not gonna try to convince you to go here. Literally nobody uses it. It's a nice touch if you ever want to make like a cinematic scene, or yeah, that's pretty much all you can use it for. And all over the Driftball District, you'll find these little practice areas where you can practice your shooting by just waiting for the orange dot to hit the ball, and it'll launch them. Now in the same area, you can click the goalie practice and practice goalie. So the Driftball District is the main district out of everything, and it is one of my favorites, so I have to give this a good rating. Now for quality, come on. There is no other way to put this other than 10 out of 10. For right now, comparing it to any other VR game or any other district, they just put so much care into this. You gotta put it in 10 out of 10. Now for the overall fun, for this game, I feel like you can either have the best time of your life or you feel bored. But most of the time, you're having the best time of your life. So for the overall fun, I'm gonna put it at a 8 out of 10. It's amazing, I love it. Some people who prefer other things. Okay, now for the potential. This game is already almost at like the peak of VR, so upgrading this would be insane. So for potential in the future, this could go crazy. They can make this into official esports, they can make it into everything. They can make their actual own built-in ranked game like Rocket League. So for potential, I have to put it out as a 10 out of 10. Now we're going to be moving on to the parkour district. Okay, so this might be a little biased, but it's just my favorite district. Now this is where you get majority of your levels. So right here, you'll start with a intro to parkour in here, and you'll just start by clicking this button and doing probably the easiest challenge of your life, just by going around. And you have it done. Throughout parkour, you're just gonna go through the whole thing, and eventually you'll do all these challenges. Now the parkour district has way more than just parkour. Instead of just jumping around normally, like this would be classified as normal parkour, this course right here, because you're just jumping, right? You're not doing anything really special. But there's courses like these where you need to use carving. Now I'm not gonna waste your time and just go like blah 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 about all of this carving. I'm just gonna tell you the 3 types: ceiling carving, floor carving, wall carving. You can use these in every single thing ever. And in this recent update, there's become a new game called Capture the Beacon. But overall, this game is so fun. Just go play it. It's got so much potential. But if you want even more challenges, come to the browser, hit Parkour Community, and find a server. Now, once you load into the thing, there will be a weekly challenge to get the patterns like I showed. The only problem right now is for some reason it's not loading. But if you're watching this within a week, it'll be behind the ship, and you'll be able to get it. But if it's not there, then it's usually behind the scrap run. Now for the full rating of this place, the quality of this place is a 9 out of 10. It can be better, but it's almost perfect. In the overall fun, I'd say 8 out of 10. I've raged a lot. Some of it was not worth it, but some of it was really worth it. So its potential is 9 out of 10. So the final rankings are Club District in B tier, Parkour District in A tier, Driftball District in S tier.